Hello there, Scorpio. This is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the second week in September. Two cards flipped out when I did your Soul's Journey deck. The first one that popped out was Death, which is the same as you. And it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's something you're ending, and you really realize that that is going to be a new beginning as well. And balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So I think you feel that whatever it is that you're ending is justifiable. There's going to be an ending and a new beginning. So it could be within the relationship that you're in now, or it could be a new person. I don't know. Let's see what we get here. Now, the first card that came out was the Devil in reverse. This talks about, usually it talks about a permanent death, and not to a person or anything like that, but it means a permanent death to whatever you're ending. And I kind of wonder if that's not the same thing, because the Devil in reverse says now's the time for you to be able to walk away, because this is going to be a permanent death. You do not have to come back. It was something that was probably very toxic. And then the Knight of Wands could be the person that you're ending something with, because they're in reverse. They're kind of egotistic. They're kind of like, I hate this expression, but they call it the in and out man. Somebody that's in your life for a little bit and then they're out of your life, and then it's just more for fun, you know. But the way you saw them, I believe you thought they were a lover. But that's coming to an end with the Tower. The Divine is stepping in and saying, all right, Scorpio, this has been going on for long enough, perhaps. Now, I don't know the timeline, but now's the time. We're ending all of this. So when the Tower moment comes in, it's divinely guided. It's the Divine that steps in and says, this foundation is not stable. We're going to end it right here and now. And it's probably going to be very painful for you, especially if you're thinking that this was your lover. Now, was this a relationship? Or was it a marriage? I don't know yet. Over here, your person has the Empress in reverse. Now, the Empress in reverse talks about, this is somebody that's not very nurturing. She's kind of, I guess they call her lazy. She's just not what you would think she is. In the upright, she's absolutely wonderful. You know, she can birth anything. She can give birth to ideas, opportunities, work, creativity. But in the reverse, she's totally the opposite. It's almost like she's at a stalemate. It's almost like a zombie. They're not really doing anything. They're just being there. Now, whoever your person is, this Chariot talks about somebody that's got their emotions very balanced. Let's see, how do I word it? There's a black horse and there's a dark horse. So what it tells me is inside their spirit, they're balanced. They know where they are. They know who they are. They know their worth, and they know when they're out of balance so that they can get themselves back into balance. This is somebody that's well-rounded, somebody that you could trust. But with that being said, this Three of Wands here, it almost feels like your person is waiting on something. Now, are they waiting on something to happen? Or are they waiting on a situation? Are they waiting on money? Because a lot of times with the Wands, it's about, work, career, that kind of stuff. And it could be about money. Even though it's not pentacles, it can still be goods and services, or it could be anything that has a value to it, to this person. It could literally even possibly be another person. They could be waiting on a person. It could be anything. In the original deck, it talks about, it's an entrepreneur type card for me. I see it as somebody's owns these ships. He sends those ships out. They go to different parts of the world. They collect cargo and then they bring it back to the owner. And that's the kind of energy I'm talking about. They're waiting for something to come back to them. Now, are they waiting for you to come back to them? Maybe they feel this energy. Because if they're balanced, they might know more than you know. I'm just saying. But it also looks like they're waiting for the truth to be spoken. They're looking for, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It brings clarity, truth, and freedom. So it looks a little out of balance, but it says here, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And that's great if you don't judge other people, but sometimes you might need to judge yourself in order to get rid of something that might not be, it might not be what was meant to be. Because if the divine is having to step in, it tells me this is something that needs to end. But your person is aware that something's about to happen. All right, let's clarify everything just to make sure that we're on the... Now, when I lay the cards down for clarifying, don't forget it could change. So just bear with me and stick with me, because I don't know what it's going to change to. All right, let's clarify that the Devil in reverse and the Knight of Wands. All right. Once you get that done, once you step away from that devil, because now's the time to do it. Do you hear me? The week of September the 6th or 7th, whenever you see this video, this is the time now to walk away from this devilment. Whatever this King of Wands is, like I said, they're a player. They're just possibly manipulating you. Possibly. But you see them as a lover. And I think that's why the divine is here. It's saying, no, this person is not grounded. They're not a solid foundation for you. I'm here to break this down. It's going to be hurtful. It's going to be painful too. And anyway, the divine is going to reward you for doing this. You know, there might be some kind of gift of money that comes in, but it's not going to happen until that walking away from that situation is over. And then the next card for the Lovers in the Tower moment. Excuse me. Once this is torn down, it's going to leave a solid foundation for a new beginning. Because remember, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Ending and a new beginning. So this could have been a flame, and this is your person. I'm just saying that. It could be different when I go to do the clarifying. And this is something that just had to end. And maybe you didn't see them as a lover, but you have a lover, which is this person here. It could just be that these first two cards are what's being rewarded because you're walking away from something that's toxic. And that you're walking away from that person, that King of Wands, or Knight of Wands. Yeah. There's a new solid foundation here for you. This is a marriage card. People get married. There's celebrations here. Their birthdays, things on that nature. Weddings, anniversaries, engagement, parties, all that kind of good stuff. Positive stuff. Now, your person over here, with them having the Empress in reverse, that could be referring to you. If you're in a situation where it's not closed, and they may feel that energy, and they might not be telling you. They feel that you're in reverse because you're not yourself. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but you can figure that out yourself. But they feel like you're not your true self. And maybe they have felt that way for a while. And they're just not saying anything. And that could be what they're waiting on. Because they know when they're balanced, they can pick up on stuff. And maybe this is what they're waiting on, is for you to speak the truth about something so that they can get that off of their plate too, and end that, and so they can have a new beginning, and the two of you can have a new beginning together again, if it was a fling. It's interesting. Let's clarify. The Empress in reverse in the Chariot. Oh, he considers you a Queen of Cups, which is a very loving person that loves children. They are also very unconditional love, very passionate, and compassion. That's very sweet, and that would be a water sign. And then the Three of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Oh, God. They have a heart that's broken. The Five of Cups talks about leaving something behind, because he doesn't even see the Two Cups behind him, which is support. What links these two cards together? Somebody feels, and it could be both of you, there could be some sickness here, as well as financial strife. But it's also walking away from a situation. Or being rejected. One or both of you could feel rejected. And then the last card. Maybe you can join back together as, two partners, two people that really see eye to eye. Maybe it could be that this person feels this kind of pain after a truth was spoken from you, Scorpio. I think they're still going to love you, but it's going to always leave a little scar. Sorry to say. On the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel's in reverse. And perhaps this will change, which would be good for you guys, because if this action gets done and you walk away from whatever it was that you were involved in, once you get that cleared up, then the Wheel of Fortune will turn in the upright, meaning this way. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about, it talks about your fortune is going to change, not just financially, but the whole feeling of being the way you are. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Your whole world's going to be smoother. Everything's going to be in your favor. Everything's going to work out perfect. Just have faith. And you will bring a sense of balance to the situation. Okay, and then on the bottom of this clarifying deck we have, oh my God. There's going to... You already have one Tower moment. It looks like there's going to be two. And it could be for your person, because you're definitely going to have one here. And when they hear the truth, you're going to have one here possibly. I don't know exactly how the divine is going to work that out, but there's two Tower moments here. Okay. Let's see what the divine, or let's see what the universe has to say about this. What is the most important thing for Scorpio with this reading? What is the most important thing for them to be aware of? What advice do you have for them? That one wanted to come out. The Nine of Emotions, the Nine of Cups. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Talks about happiness. This is the Nine of Emotions, which is the Nine of Cups. And it says, this is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, which would be this Wheel of Fortune. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and to have more fun. Who could ask for more? It is going to turn out, and it is going to work out. When I saw this, I knew it was going to work out, but there's going to be some pain before it gets better. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that this helps, and until I see you next week, namaste.